Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our Twitch TV live stream. My name is Glenn Tompkins, Senior Instructor here at VectorVest. Glad to be here. This is our Friday presentation of Twitch, and if you are here and you want to chat in, by all means, wow, Providence starts off already. It's all Joey's fault. Joey had to go to the bathroom. Yeah, I just threw you straight under the bus.
I got donuts.
I just threw you straight under the bus. Good afternoon, Providence. How you doing? Glad that you're here. Anybody else want to chat in? By all means, chat in. Where's Clay? Clay's not here. Huh? Oh, he's in a meeting. By the way, Joey is here. Say hi, Joey.
Hi.
All right, and apologize for being late.
Sorry we're late.
No, not we're.
Sorry Glenn was late.
No, sorry, you're late. And you started us late. All right. So, good afternoon, Deacon. How you doing? Of course it was. He ate 40 donuts. I didn't get him any donuts.
$40 worth, not 40.
I did not 40. He said he wanted $40 worth, not 40. But no, I did not get him any donuts today. We went out to lunch though. The team, the Twitch team did go out to lunch. Good afternoon, Asif. How are you? Notice in the background, you see a portfolio, the portfolio of what we're going to talk about today. Today's topic is going to be all about plan your trades, trade your plan. We did a presentation on that not too long ago. And you know something? 4 months ago, it was 4 months ago, we created a trading system. And this trading system, there you go. It's not even 4. What is this, July? Yeah, about 4 months ago. It's up 19.69%. And that's something that we walked through step by step to get to the point of setting up this portfolio. This is the results of that portfolio since that stream. Good afternoon, Dave. So, understanding the pyramid. You might have to take that down and put the pyramid up real quick. Can you do that?
Yep.
All right. So, I'm going to use my little pointer that I got from Kirby. All right. Oh, yeah, I point over here. I forgot. Yeah. All right. So, if you're brand new to the software, just brand new to investing, and you have a bunch of stocks that you have, you need to know when to sell. You need to know what stocks you need to get out of that are hurting your portfolio. Then after that, you need to know when to buy, what stocks to replace the stocks that you took out of your portfolio. And then that's your what to buy, sorry, your what stocks to replace with. And when to buy happens from a market timing perspective when it's okay to start buying stocks. Steve says, okay, I'm here for some hot stocks. That happens at night. The hot stocks happen Monday through Thursday, and that's been a hot segment. How many of you have been watching the hot stocks? Type of me in the room. How many of you who are VectorVest subscribers have been watching the hot stocks on a nightly basis this week? All right, Steve has, Deacon says every night. All right, so that hot stocks segment has been pretty hot. We've had some stocks really rocking and rolling, and we've been looking at those portfolios on a nightly basis. I think that, and I have a little fun with them. Last night I talked about some of the stocks that were like supernova hot, and they were rocking and rolling and still making money. So that, you know, in order to get those hot stocks on a nightly basis, you have to be a VectorVest subscriber. So as we talk about that, anybody who is here and on Twitch and is not a subscriber to the VectorVest software, we do offer you a trial, 99 cents for the trial for 30 days. All right, you want to get access to the software of what we show here on a daily basis in Twitch. That is the way to get access to that. And if you want access to the hot stocks, this is where you get them as well. And last but not least, if you're interested in trying to make an automated portfolio that's up 19.58% in 4 months, you need to have the software as well. So as Joey just typed in there, exclamation point offer, there's that link that you see. Click on that link. It will give you access to the 99-cent trial for 30 days. By the way, in the background, super producer Daniel, say hi, Daniel. Let's go see. Say hi, Daniel. He takes so long to say hi. Is he on the delay too?
Well, everybody is.
Oh, everybody is. There he is. Hi, Daniel. So Daniel's in the background. Joey's is riding side saddle with me, and of course I'm here. The software, by the way, that I talked about using for the trial is called VectorVest. We've been around for 30 days. Man, 30, I said that again, for 30 years, 30 years. We are a stock analysis and portfolio management system. We help people make better decisions in the market. That's it in a nutshell. So if you're brand new to the market, you're in the right place. If you have been around in the market for a while and you're well versed in the market, this is still the right place to maybe add some things to your trading plan to make things better. But the whole idea of having a trading plan is knowing when to buy, knowing what to buy, and knowing when to sell. And if you do it right, you can have results like this in your portfolio. Notice that our portfolio today is up about 0.25%, but up 19.5% in 4 months. Folks, think about that. In 4 months, 4, 8, 12. So that's in a third, 20, 40. That looks like if it can work out for the rest of the year, possibly making 60% in a year. 60%. Anybody in here not happy with trying to make a 60% gain in a year? And this is fully automated since we did that segment of trade your plan, plan your trades, plan your trades, trade your plans. Wow, 1 month, wow, 1 month, one whole month of years that is. Whatever, Daniel, I just made a mistake. I don't like you right now. 2 days in a row you've said that. You need a vacation. I just came off of vacation. I've been in Africa. I've been in Africa for 10 days. 10 days in country. So I've had enough vacation for a little bit. All right, so that's what's going on as far as that's concerned. If you're new and you haven't followed us yet, if you look up top, you're gonna find the follow button. Hit the follow button if you like the content. Let's see if I can pull up at least 3 new followers today. I'd like to see if we can pull off 3 new followers today. So look up top here, look for the follow button, click on the follow button. And again, that keeps you on top of all the new content of when we're scheduled to be on so that you don't miss any of the content. Even if you're just here for the first time or you don't want to chat because you're in the background, that's fine as well. But at least, if nothing else, follow us. We have a new follower goal of 350 new followers, and right now we're sitting at 309, or is it 304, Joey? 309. It is 309. 309. I couldn't write the number right. 309. So we're 41 followers away from our next subscriber goal. And Daniel says it's going to be a great one. So every time we hit our goal, we have a giveaway. Every time we hit our goal, we have a giveaway. So the next giveaway, Daniel says, is going to be a great one. So 41 new followers is what we're looking for. So hopefully you guys will follow us. Look down below. We have some polls. All right, click on the polls, answer the questions in the polls. That's what helps to make our content better. With those polls, you guys have a voice. You guys have a voice of what you're looking for in these streams, and we're going to try to do what we can to accommodate what you're looking for. We also have you submit your emote ideas into the chat, and super producer Daniel will write them down. All right, so down below, we also have suggestions for a new emoji and some of the most popular ones that are there. Vote on them, or if there's one that you would like to see as an emoji, type that in as well. All right, you have, starting next week, we're gonna be voting on which one to add next. All right, so we're getting close to a new emoji. Thanks to you guys and how many people have been chatting in and following us. We have access to a new emoji, and you guys have insight or input, more so input, as to what our next emoji will be. Can we type our stocks in the room? Not yet. Wow, Providence asked this time. Asked.
He's getting better.
Getting better, but ask this time. Not yet, not yet. Badger says, I voted for the emoji that sings. Was that one of the emojis?
I don't think so.
Oh, well, then maybe Badger put their own one in there, the emoji that sings. You'll never find another stock like mine. You'll keep searching and searching your whole life through. All right, Daniel's gonna snap that or snip that, whatever it is. There's your emoji that just sings, Badger. J-Nug, we're still in it. We're still in it, Rhode Island. I don't think we got out of it yet. As a matter of fact, let's go look to the Derby live trades. That's what we did man, we are still rock and rolling. J-Nug is up. We did this a couple of days ago. We did this exactly 2 days ago, and we're still making money from the Derby. We put in live trades in here, and we're still making money. Clovis Short is still rock and rolling. J-Nug, we're still in it. And DWT, we're in it. This portfolio is up over 3% in 2 days. Up almost up over 3% in 2 days. Good afternoon, Alessandra. Glad to have you here. So that was the Derby live trades. But again, today we're going to be talking a lot about this portfolio that's up over 19% in 4 months. Joey, could you send me how to connect with Amazon? Joey, can you put the link in there for Alessandra? We got you, Alessandra. And that way you can get that 3rd emoji back. Oh man, something just pushed these indexes. All right, so I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna get to this. Joey, can you take that off for a second? Or no.
What you want? You want it off?
I want the,
You just want a full screen?
I want my regular screen. Real quick, let's go see what's going on in the market before we get into the plan your trade, trade your plan. Because actually, if you click on, and I'll do this real quick. If you go to YouTube, YouTube. All right, so there's the content to include the plan your trade, trade your plan. If you click on that link, it will take you through the 4-part series of plan your trade, trade your plan. All right, it will take you. So that was YouTube to catch up on any other videos that you may have missed, but especially that 4-part series of plan your trade, trade your plan. And there you go. All right, so that's a new thingy that you can do. Talked about the trial. Let's do this real quick. Let's go see what's going on in the market. Let's go pull up the home page. And right now, the market is mixed. Okay, the market is mixed. The Dow is slightly up. The NASDAQ is slightly down. Our composite is up. We look at our color guards, 3 yellow lights today. All right, still a lot more yellow lights than anything going on. Primary wave turned back down. All right, the primary wave turned back down even though we have a mixed market. We are still in a confirmed up call, but back and forth between the primary wave. And you know what's important is looking to see what our market timing graph looks like so that we can get a better feel of what we're doing. There we go. Let's go. Why does that keep coming up, even though we cleared all the drawings? And let's go put this on a 1-month graph. Here's today's activity. All right, it's a green candle because it's higher than the previous day's close, okay? But it is a filled candle, which means the price started at the top of the candle and came down. So the market was higher. There we go. We just turned to a red candle because the price right now of 48.21 is lower than the close yesterday of 48.21.3. We're at 48.21.1. So we are just slightly lower than we were a day ago. I see you, Alessandra. We were slightly lower than we were a day ago. Now our candle turned back to red. And what does that mean? If I go put on the horizontal line, where are we? Let's go to the high, put on a stronger line, and to this low right here, good level of support. Look at that, good level of support. Make that line a little darker as well. We are still in the channel. We had a little bit of a reprieve yesterday. Let's take off the last close. We had a little bit of a reprieve yesterday, and now it looked like we had follow through from yesterday's candle, but right now we're pulling back a little bit. All right, so now it went back green because the price is now higher than it was a day ago close, but it's bouncing back and forth.
Tell
all right.
Thank you. Looks like she got all set up.
Alessandra, you're good to go. Alessandra, you're good to go. Now you have all 3 icons again.
And thank her.
All right, so, and thank you. Why am I thanking her?
For subscribing.
Oh, I knew that. I knew. Wow. Joey, you made me that. Anyway, thank you, Alessandra. I am so sorry about that, Joey. Joey's just, it's all Joey's fault. It is.
It's my fault that you didn't understand.
It's your fault that I didn't understand what you were trying to say.
Right.
Speak English next time.
Just
All right.
say what I tell you to say, all right?
Wow. All right. So I'm not looking at stocks yet. Today is going to be...
Use the talent, don't forget that.
Wow. You hear that, Daniel?
Don't forget that.
All right, so this is what we're going to talk about. Plan your trade, trade your plan. I don't know if I was supposed to use that, but doesn't matter. I'm bringing it to the forefront. And this was a 4-part series. Again, if you click the exclamation point YouTube, you'll be able to go back and see all of the other, all 4 of them. Plan your trade, trade your plan, path to profits on YouTube, 7-part series hosted by, no. That Plan Your Trade, Trade Your Plan was not a 7-part series. That was not a 7, that was only a 4-part series.
That we did on Twitch, but there might be on YouTube, I don't know.
Or it could be on YouTube as a 7-part series? It's a 4-part series. Yeah, Daniel just said it's a 4-part series. What is this world coming to? Glenn, you gonna let him get away? No, don't worry about that. You gotta understand, when we're not on screen, Joey gets the brunt of my ire.
Yeah,
All right, Joey gets
is that what you call it?
Joey gets the brunt of my ire, but I just won't do it on screen. I think that.
Thanks. Good looking out.
All right, so let's talk about what it takes to plan your trade and trade your plans. Dance, Joey, dance. Let's go back into the software, go back to the home page. The whole idea, and actually I'm going to go to a different tab. I'm going to go to, what's this tab? This tab, all right, where we're looking at the whole portfolio, all right, up over 19%. In planning your trade and trading your plan, there's 3 things you need to know. You need to know when to buy, you need to know what to buy, you need to know when to sell. If you're brand new, we're going to reverse engineer that for you, because first off, you need to know when to sell or what to sell. You need to look at the stocks that you currently have in your portfolio, know which ones to get out. You need to know what to buy to replace them, and you need to know when to buy. But when you're looking at setting up your plan your trades, trade your plan, you need to know your when to buy, your what to buy, when to sell. It all started with the Unisearch tool. So we started this. Let's go to reports, and let's go to transaction log. We started this on 3/15 of 2019, okay? 3/15 of 2019 is when we initiated this. So what we did is we went to the Unisearch to start with our when to buy, or actually with our when to buy. So if we go back to the graphs, and let's go to the market timing graph. Oops, wrong one. Market timing graph. And let's go find, we put that on end of day, 6 months. Let's take off the lines. And let's go find 3/15. 3/15. That's when we initiated it. 3/15. And let's use that as the hard right edge. All right? Which means that there's my line, and we're now going to look at it as if this was 3/15. This is 3/15, and this is the hard right edge. What was the market? Was the market considered to be bullish, bearish, or neutral coming into that time? Type it into the room. All right? Looking at this is the hard right edge of 3/15. Was the market bullish, bearish, or neutral? Type it into the room. Badger says Joey quit and left Daniel in the abuse chair. Joey went to Dunkin' because Glenn didn't buy me any donuts. All right. Alessandra says bullish. Deacon says bullish. Only 2 people wanted to answer the question. That's fine. But we were more so bullish going into the time of 3/15 of 2019. And a good way to try to find what stocks to get into, or B. Wooster, good afternoon, or trying to find if it was okay to buy stocks, let's do this. Let's go put on the confirmed calls. We were in a confirmed call ever since 1/18 of 2019. So based on that, we were good to go to start to say the when to buy at this time was good. The slowest, most conservative timing call we had, okay, was giving us the okay to buy long because we were still in a confirmed up call, not real close to the bottom, but nonetheless an opportunity to still take advantage of the uptrend of the market. Daniel put in exclamation point Glennism, consolidosity, when a stock has shown the propensity to consolidate. Dave says, Iran seized a British tanker, think that's what sent it down. So, international news. We shot down an Iranian drone, and now it looks like Iran has seized the Brits. I don't know what the Brits are going to think about that. I don't think they're going to like that too close. And look at that. I just got the news on my watch. Iran says it seized a British flagged oil tanker. So I just got that too on my watch, Dave. Thank you for that. But that will make a difference, or that could move the market to the downside today. So before we get more into what's going on right now, let's concentrate on trying to duplicate that portfolio that's up 19% in 4 months worth of time. So knowing when to buy, conservative call said it was okay to buy, and we did. You know me, I'm not about keeping politics or religion in the room. I ain't gonna do it now. That's news though. That is definitely news that could affect today's trading. All right, so the when to buy was set. It was okay to buy. Now, we went to the Unisearch tool to try to find out what strategies were working, and going back, and let's go just say from that 12/26 time period. 12/26/18, you put that down, 12/26/18. And why am I doing that? Because coming into this confirmed up call, being at this point in time, what was a point of reference to determine how well a strategy had been doing? We used a swing low or pivot low coming off of the market being depressed, moving down, coming off of a confirmed down call, finding a bottom on Christmas Eve where the market reversed and started going up. So what we did is we tried to go through a lot of the different strategies or searches within the Unisearch tool to try to hone in on a strategy that was really doing good up until our point of 3/15 of 2019. So we do things like go over to search is prudent, and we go run the search. We take the date back to that pivot low, which was 12/26/2018. Okay, the actual bottom was 12/24. How do you know when a bottom happens? When the market stops going down and it starts going up. So we're going to use that date of 12/26. And what we did, and we painstakingly did this, we started running strategies like the best of the biggies, all in the prudent folder. And then we did a quick test of the top 10 stocks. Okay, the quick test would take us all the way up until now. This strategy is up 25% from that swing low until right now. 7 months worth of time, this strategy is up 25%. But we used a swing, we used a point of time to get in, and we used the hard right edge of 3/15. So let's change the date to take it back as if we're pretending that today is 3/15. March 15th, and now we run the test again. So we're up 16.22%. And what we did is we ran a lot of these searches from that low up until that date that we were looking to set this all up, which was 3/15. And we found the strategies that were not only up, but were up nicely. And one of the strategies that we did use was turnaround candidates. And we did a quick test of the top 10. That one was only up 13%, but we had 9 winners, 1 loser. And as we went over through time, we took that strategy and we looked to see what we could do to make it better. Let me give you a better understanding. So we went to the back tester. So now we went through all of these strategies to try to find which one was the best from that market low. All right, to see the first one, which ones were the best from the market low. We went to the back tester. From the back tester, we determined that the turnaround candidates was the best one based upon our quick test. You did see that strategy, the other strategy, was up 16.22%, but overall we saw that turnaround candidates had a better propensity to continue making money in the current market's conditions. So we did a lot of testing on that turnaround. So all you do is you do your testing, find the strategy that you like, that has done the best, and then you go from there. First thing I did was use all three of the different market timing calls that I wanted to take a look at. Now you understand, I looked at that scenario from the swing low. But what I did actually is I used the start date of 2/28/2018 up to 2/28. I did a 1-year test. I did a 1-year test of all of those strategies, and the turnaround candidates was the way to go. So could I do a 1-year test to hone in? Why did I do a 1-year test? Because a 1-year test helps to solidify that over 1 year, whether the market's going up, going down, moving sideways, taking into effect all different types of market conditions, over 1 year, that's a good test. What I just showed you was a different way of doing it, was looking at the pivot low from the market low, all right? Either one of those two scenarios would work. The first thing I did was to look at the different market timing calls. So I looked at the confirmed calls. It went up 12.79%. Looking at the confirmed up and the confirmed down with no stops to see how well that one did. Then we went to the green light buyer. That one was only up 0.09% and maybe a little bit too fast going back and forth because it spent some time in underwater territory. And then we looked at the DEW, which is our middle of the road timing signal. That one was even worse, down 12%. So that, from the beginning, is why we started off with the confirmed call, utilizing back testing to hone in on the best way to utilize the strategy. Once we've now determined that confirmed calls was the way to go, what we then did is we started to use different scenarios of stops. So confirmed calls, looking at a gain loss of a 30% gain, 5% loss. Did spend some time underwater, but coming into the time that we were looking at, nice run up, was 9.25%. All right, so that was one. Let's go with another one. Alessandra says, I wish you would use $1 for commission so I know instantly. So again, Alessandra, if you do that, you do that. But for the purposes of just keeping things simple, I am still going to go the way that I go. We could disagree on that, but if you want to go with the $1 commission, you can definitely do that, and that's fine. I have reports that will give me exactly how many trades I've used. All right, so that's just a difference in opinion, and it's fine. If the $1 works for you, use it. Plain and simple. All right, and that's it. All right, so I like that the 30%, the 35 did good, 9.25%. Let me move this over. What other stops did I use? I probably used another couple of other stops. Here's one with a 28.7. All right, different stop criteria, 28.7. And then I turned around and I said, instead of using 10 stocks, let's use 5 stocks. Same time period, 228 to 228, 1 year, 13.45%. Notice that the drawdown went up. Drawdown is the most amount of money that I had to see leave my portfolio before it started going back up. All right, the 35 actually had a lower drawdown, but didn't make nearly as much money. So now maybe I say I want to make more money. I increased in the drawdown, but not tremendously. All right. So then I started using other stops like the Profit Locker Pro. All right, so we know how many trades you got. It's something you can try and realize. And again, Alessandra, I'm cool with that. All right, but I'm not going to address that anymore because I've already done it. And if it works for you, that's fine. In the Dallas user group, it works for you, that's fine. Anybody can do it, and that's fine. All right. Then I started using the Profit Locker Pro. Let's go see if that does any better. Profit Locker Pro Enhanced, looking at 5 stocks, got into 21.5%, and the drawdown didn't increase that much. It didn't increase, so now this is the purpose of doing back testing. And knowing that when you do back testing, you're starting to already automate what's going on. You're now setting up your when to buy using the confirmed calls, your what to buy, the turnaround candidates, and your when to sell. In this case, looking at the Profit Locker Pro Enhanced, and now only looking at 5 stocks. All right, so there we go. And it now is giving me more and more information. How about I'm looking at my percentage of winners over my trading period? If you have a trading system that's automated and it's doing better than 50%, that is something to keep in mind. That is something to definitely keep in mind. What does the search CC mean? That means confirm calls. Remember, I had to go through to find out which market timing call I wanted to use first. And we went through the confirmed calls, we went through the green light buyer, and we went through the DEW. And over that 1 year time period, the confirmed calls did the best. That's why we stuck with the confirmed calls, Dave. Now, B. Camacho says, hi, I did not know I could find a channel about trading in here. I own 1,000 shares of OBLN. Should I keep on holding it? So what I'm going to do is, as we go through this process of understanding how to plan your trades and trade your plan, towards the end of this presentation, I will definitely give you guys an opportunity to look at some of your stocks. So I will take care of that. But today's presentation, B. Camacho, is all about trying to attain a trading plan and showing you how to use the VectorVest software to make a trading plan called, planning your trades, trading your plan. And I'm walking you through the process that we looked at within the VectorVest software to get to a portfolio that's up 19% in just 4 months, all right? So Prudent Enhance, 5 stocks, good choice, all right? And then I tried for the downside to put in a couple of different strategies to play to the downside. And this one is Ballistic New High Short, 27%, 53% winners. Bigger drawdown though, bigger drawdown. So I can make more money, but I'm going to give up more as far as drawdown. And then I also did it along with Gravity. Wow, blew it out the water, 64%. My winners were just slightly below 50%. Annualized out to 64%, and my drawdown was where it was at 24%. So the strategy that we officially came up with, I'm tired, Joey, can you get me some, wow. We are only one of about 6 to 7 people. Who are in the category. Okay, I got you. So I'm going to go back to the portfolio that we got into, and I'm going to go to Manage Portfolio. Let's do it this way then, details. The portfolio that we got into was turnaround candidates, looking at the Profit Locker Pro with a 50% target, 10% stop, okay? Trying to maintain 5 positions. When we're in our confirmed call, that's the rules. When we're in our confirmed up call, if we get out of a stock, we will automatically be placed closed positions. When entering this situation, close any open positions. So if we go from a short to a long, we are going to turn around and close out any other positions. I think now, please, Glenn is not trading. He is reviewing. Okay, I got you. Invest the average portfolio value. Do not repurchase the same stock for 1 day. So the cool thing about this right here is if I'm in a stock and it goes whether up or down, I have to wait a day before I buy again. This gives me some cool off time before I go and buy the stock. The maximum percentage of a stock's average volume, 10%. Evaluate the stop criteria from the purchase date. And on the downside, when we get a confirmed down call, we go with a strategy called Gravity. Same kind of setup on the Profit Locker Pro. 5 positions, automated, a lot of the things are still the same. Now, what this makes is a fully automated trading system, which I now have hands off. This knows when to buy, confirmed up call, what to buy, turnaround candidates, when to sell. It looks at the Profit Locker Pro that is only in the VectorVest software, and it knows, like the last stock it bought was yesterday, which was SIVB. we're up 1.68% on it. The other stocks were 7.15 when we got the confirmed up call. All right, and until we get a confirmed down call, then this will change to the short strategy. So this portfolio takes advantage of both the up market and the down market on a fully automated basis. But in going back to the Unisearch and going back to the market timing graph and going back to the back tester, that is the way that you go through the process of setting up your trading plan. And again, if you click on exclamation point YouTube, all right, I'll do it one more time. If you click on exclamation point YouTube, you will be able to go through and see the videos. Oh, it's even better. Daniel said exclamation point trade planning. Exclamation point trade planning. Trade Your Plan portfolio review will get you to the YouTube playlist and let you watch it in your own time. So B. Camacho, if you're interested in learning how to put together a trading system utilizing the VectorVest software, 4 videos takes you through exactly how to make that happen. All right? And B. Camacho, it looks like you're new. If you like the content of what you're looking at right here, I'm going to invite you to hit the follow button up top. If you like what you see, hit the follow button. We would love if you did that. All right? There you go. Thank you, Alessandra. Did the same thing, exclamation point trade planning, and that will take you specifically to the videos for Plan Your Trades, Trade Your Plan. All right. So now that I've taken you through the process, I'm going to show you a couple of different variations of this portfolio. This one is trade, the trade your plan, plan your trade, but only playing the long side only, not the short side. Notice that it's not doing nearly as good. All right. It did have its time, but it's sitting in cash right now because, well, it's not sitting in cash. It's playing the upside again because we had the up call, but not doing nearly as well. I like the other way because it uses the momentum from both the upside and the downside, put those together to make for a winning portfolio. If you're playing just the upside, you're losing out on the opportunity to play the downside. Do you know that, folks, stocks go down faster than they go up? And if that's the case, you have a great opportunity to make money on the downside. All right, don't lose out on the opportunity to do that. And then I did the same thing, but with a lower dollar portfolio. This was done with a $10,000 portfolio. It's up 14.27%. Same thing, buying long with the turnaround candidates and going short with gravity, but this is only using a $10,000 portfolio. Could I have set one up with a $5,000 portfolio or with a $1,000 portfolio? I sure could have. But I wanted to show the diversity that if you don't have a $100,000 portfolio and maybe just have a $10,000 portfolio, that the whole idea of planning your trades and trading your plan works even with that. It's down about 0.4% today, but up 14.28% since March. That is the beauty of what this is all about. All right, so that gives me 20 minutes. Now that I've walked you through, it gives me 20 minutes to take a look at some of the stocks that you're interested in. How many of you feel that the process that we walk through is advantageous to you to helping you set up a real trading plan? Type a yes or a me in the room. Actually, type a yes in the room. The question again is, how many of you feel that it's advantageous to go through a process like this to hone in on a trading plan that's hands-off and just let it go? This is a hands-off trading plan. We've walked through the process of setting it up, but once you set it up, let it go and stop it, Providence, and just let it go. That's the beauty of planning your trades and trading your plan. You notice that when you do that, you take the emotion out of the game. Because some of the stocks you say, well, you know, I think it's going to make more money or blah, 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 blah. If it hits your stops, you get out of it. If it hits your stop, you get out of it. All right? Notice that today, notice that today at 9:33 a stock was hit. Holy
God.
smokes.
Whoa.
Well, we're gonna get to see this live, folks. I got a fruit basket. Holy smokes. I've been asking for a fruit basket for the longest time, and I want to say thank you to my company, VectorVest, that I live from Cornelius. All right, I got a fruit basket on screen, and I want to say thank you to my VectorVest, my company, for doing that for me. And there you go. There you go. That's a beautiful fruit basket, too. I got that a lot of fruit. Thank you very much, folks. I appreciate that. Thank you all. And that is all. It said, Alessandra says, I'm important now. And Dave says, that's what you get, bananas. Here's your fruit basket. Now you're fired. Thank you for that, Providence. But on the way out, leave your basket. All right. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. There you go. There you go. Thank you. And you know something? That's the beautiful thing about a live presentation is when that stuff happens, that happens just as it did. And actually, super producer Daniel is in the room right now. He's getting ready to leave out of so cool. That was kind of cool. That was very unexpected. That was very unexpected. Can we see who's in the room? No, Joey's got to come around. Joey, come around. No, because my camera is stationary, Alessandra. So it's my office. My office is actually a studio. It's a studio / office. That's why in the background you see I got a big green screen in the back that Joey can put whatever he wants in the background. So there you go. That was really awesome. Hopefully it had some Geritol in it. Wow! That cut deep. That I knew it was swinging hard.
I'll time him out.
You're gonna time him out for that.
I got you.
Wow. All right. So that was pretty awesome. That they turned around and they put that in here for me. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool, I feel. And that's Daniel in the background. That was pretty cool. All right. So with that, let me go through the process. Let's go take a look at some stocks. Let's do that. Let's go add new. Now let's go type your stocks. What was the stock that person wanted? OBLM. OBLM. Now understand, especially if you're new, understand that I cannot give specific market advice. I cannot tell you what stocks to buy and sell. But I will use the power of the software to help you guys make a decision on the stocks that you either own or stocks that you're interested in. That's what I can do. All right, told you we were going to shack this stream, and look at that. That was awesome. Asif says, do you have any search, find stocks gapping up? I do, but it's in my VectorVest 7. I'd have to build it in here. And actually what I'm going to try to do, if Joey reminds me, I'm going to try to build it today so that we could take a look at it on Monday, that we could build it on Monday. How about that? All right, so we're going to take a look at that. But it's in my VectorVest 7, and I'll have to transfer that search over to this VectorVest 7 that we use for Twitch. All right, JNUG, notice that I'm just putting your stocks in. MU, comma, did we clip that? I don't know if we clipped that or not. All right, I don't know. Joey says probably not, but TGC, that's Target. Any other stocks? I want other people to type stocks in, not the same people. All right, Tesla. I want other people. This is where I get my backseat Baptist to come out of the woodwork. Come and let me know what stocks you're looking at. Deacon, FTNT, comma, Influx. I'm not sure what that is. CEI, thank you for that. Digital Tectonics, comma, SLP, comma, thank you, Alessandra, INS, comma, Rhode Island. I don't know if I'm going to take any more stocks from you. I want to give other people a chance. Providence, I want to give other people a chance. Maroon, there we go. Say again?
I said, yeah, Providence.
Yeah, I know Providence. Netflix, there we go. Netflix short. I'm going to take a look at that. Even though it missed earnings, we're going to take a look at that. It still may be a good opportunity. I'm not typing that, Rhode Island. It may still be a good opportunity to buy. What I will tell you in regards to Netflix, people are looking at it as a a little bit of a steal in that the stock is still overall a good stock that just fell, and they're looking for buying opportunities. So we'll take a look at that. All right, giving you 3, 2. Rhode Island says you're on one of those everyone gets a trophy guys, huh? No, I want everybody to get involved. That's the purpose. You know me. I want to get everybody involved. All right, 3, 2. All right, Maroon Disney. Disney is already up there. Asif. A stock that I'm currently tracking still for real and playing is Beyond Meat. And there we go. Race, is that a stock? RACE? It is, Ferrari. All right. B. Camacho, I think I am making a huge mistake. I make good money doing what I do, and because of that, I'm not focusing on my trading strategy. All right, well, there we go. Thank you very much for the likes there. B. Camacho, understanding your strategy, understanding your trading plan. This is what this scenario was all about today. It was all about planning your trade and trading your plan. If you are trading a plan, stick to the plan. Don't get caught and have your head going like this because you're looking at this, that, and the other thing. Stick to your plan. That is the moral of the story here. And having that portfolio go up as much as it did, the moral of the story is to really stick to your trading plan. Don't let me, don't let the people on TV, don't let anybody deter you from your trading plan. And if your stops are hit, get out of the stock. If the stock is going down but the stops are not hit, leave the stock alone. It takes discipline to trade your plan. But if you can show it in a test that it's done better than other searches, then you know the probability is that it's going to continue working. Probability. All right, B. Wooster said, that fruit basket looks so good, I'm going to have a vodka and mango drink. Wow. Where is it at? Before I go look at your stocks, let me show that to you again. Look at that. Look at that. That's a heck of a basket, isn't it? That's a heck of a basket. I love that. Everybody is invited tomorrow to the Brookhaven Country Club for our monthly Dallas VectorVest user group meeting. So, if there's anybody in the room that is in the Dallas area, the Dallas user group is having their user group meeting tomorrow. All right, new emote idea, fruit basket. Way to go. All right, here we go. Let's go take a look at your stocks. I still got about 11 minutes. Let's go take a look at them. Let's go put these all on a 3-month graph. All right, so OBLN, who that was, who gave me that? That was B. Camacho. What did you say? You were in it and you were looking to know if you should hold it. 1, it's a lower dollar stock, so it's a little bit more volatile. Glenn didn't choose. What stocks did you have, Steve? What stocks did I miss? I'm sorry. Hold on. What stocks did you have? Let me add them now. Let me add them now, because I'm sorry if I did miss. I got PGR and I have SPNS. You wanted those stocks? Those stocks are in here.
That's all you typed, yeah.
All right, those are the stocks that you added. They're in here. I got both of those stocks in there, Steve. Okay, I got you. All right. This stock is a lower dollar stock moving sideways. My 3 and the 8, which we use as a means to know when it's okay to be in a stock or not out of a stock. When the 3 is above the 8, that's a good time to be in it. When the 8 is above the 3, that's a good time to be out of it. Notice that OBLN, all right, moving sideways at a level of support. Let's go. I do have support and resistance on here. Let's take off the last close. Just be careful with this stock. I'm going to draw another level of support right about here. That's another good intro level of support. And you know something? If you're not out of the stock right now, you need to keep in mind, when will you get out of the stock? When will you get out of the stock? You need to have what I like to call a LITS, or a line in the sand. If the stock price, look at that's a good level of prior resistance. Look at that level before it broke through. A great level of current support sitting at 56 cents. All right? If the stock's price falls below that, you should consider getting out of the stock because it's going to have a lot more downside potential. Thank you very much for that, Lisa. Lisa subscribed with her Twitch Prime for his 4th straight month. Thank you very much for that. So Lisa's going to get her third badge back. Her VectorVest badge will come back. So thank you very much for that, Lisa.
She just came in. She missed your fruit basket.
You missed my fruit basket? Lisa, I got a fruit basket today. VectorVest gave me a fruit basket for all my hard work on Twitch. Lisa says, I got you. That's right. So I got me a fruit basket today from VectorVest for all my hard work on Twitch. So I'm very appreciative of that. That is, I know, woohoo! That was awesome. So be careful with OBLN. If you're still in it, notice that you do have a line in the sand at 56 cents. 56 cents, that's when you might want to consider getting out of the stock. But right now, if you're still in it, because you didn't get out of it when the 3-8 crossed, that's your line in the sand, all right? So that's on LBLN. And keep in mind, we have an indicator, relative timing, short-term price trend of the stock, definitely telling me that the stock is in a downtrend. All right, this indicator you will only find in VectorVest. All right, nice stock, ENPH moving up. As a swing trade, if you're in it, the 3 and 8 still have you in it. And the beautiful thing about utilizing the 3 and 8 exponential moving average, when a stock's price starts to fall and you start to panic, on an end-of-day basis, use these 2 moving averages as a good way to know when to stay into the stock. Look at that, pulled back. Now, here it pulled back, the 3 and the 8 broke down. That was a good opportunity to get out. Wait to get back in. When what? When the 3 and the 8 go back up, and look at that. So the 3 and the 8 went back up on what date? Went back up on 6/27 of 2019. Look at that run. So the 3 and the 8 is a good way to play a stock, whether you're a short-term trader or a longer-term swing trader. The 3 and the 8 do a great job of keeping you in a trending stock. All right, and B. Camacho, you're still in it, thank you. At least nothing else, you have a line in the sand to know when it's time to get out of the stock, if nothing else. All right, and that's important. All right, Digital Tektronix, we are both working today, had yesterday off together. All right, that's why, and you shut John down. John, oh, look at that, I got a follow. What is that? What did I get? I got something.
Got a cheer.
I got a cheer. Thank you for the cheer. I appreciate that. I just saw something pop up on the screen. I do appreciate that. All right, let's go to the next stock, UWT. Now, somebody said it could be getting ready to go. You know me, I don't like about getting ready to go. I like confirmation. For me, stock's price has gone down for 4 days. Looks like it stopped going down and started going back up. Could it have bottomed and started going back up? It could have. RT still tells me that the stock's in a downtrend. For me, I'm going to wait for the 3 and the 8 to cross up positive. Wait for the 3 to go back above the red, which is the 8. That would be a good buying opportunity for me. Why? Because this looked like a good opportunity to get in. The stock's price stopped going down and saying, yeah, go, go. Oh, the 3 and the 8 didn't cross. All right, boom. Here's another opportunity. Yeah, go, go. And the 3 and the 8 cross, that's more confirmation. I'd rather buy here than to preliminarily buy here. I want confirmation. How about back here, the 3 and the 8? Boom, it crossed, stopped going down, cross. It went up for a short amount of time and got you out. Could that have been a good opportunity to take some money off the table? All right, and there you go. All right, so that's where I stand. I'm not ready to pull the trigger on UWT just quite yet. Disney, man, a good long-term stock. Put this on a 6-month graph. I like this stock, but notice that we do have an indicator that you won't find anyplace else that's, you know something, telling you that this was going to happen. What do I mean? Well, look at the equity curve of the stock. Look at the trend line that I drew connecting the lows. That shows me an uptrend. But we have an indicator called relative timing, or RT. Looks at the short-term price trend of a stock. I noticed a bearish divergence in Disney, and what's going on with the stock? It is moving down. The 3 and the 8 have crossed. This kind of information is invaluable when it comes to looking at a graph. Again, this indicator will not be found anyplace else except for VectorVest, and this is a great heads-up indicator. I don't care how great the stock is. If the stock is losing momentum, then it tells you that this may be a good opportunity to take your money. How about yesterday would have been a good time to take this off the table? Why? Because the 3 and the 8 crossed. And guess what we have today? More confirmation. More confirmation. Would you rather get out here or get out here? That is why we go through and look at these stocks as UWT. Ask me too. This is not my opinion. This is not what Glenn says. This is utilizing the software and looking at our graphing package to help you to make decisions. Nothing more, nothing less. All right, let's go to the next stock. J9, rocking and rolling. Today we got a little bit of a spinning top. Great 2 last up days. Really, really good. A little bit of a reprieve today. What is that candlestick pattern known as? Does anybody know? Does anybody know what these 2 candles form? There's a candlestick pattern right here. Do you know what that is? And if you own it, I'm going to show you how you need to maintain it. Does anybody know what that candlestick pattern is? It is a bearish harami. That is absolutely right. At the top of an uptrend, this is a possible reversal. What do we need to show that confirmation of this reversal? What do we need to have confirmation of this reversal? We need follow through. We need another bearish candle for follow through. There you go, Deacon. We need confirmation below the first candle. We need a bearish candle, and that would show confirmation. All right, so possibly a reversal, and to confirm it, we need another down day. And no, we don't need a fruit basket. All right. MU moving up nicely. 3 and 8 solid. Gapped up. 3 and 8 moved up. RT went from below 1 to above 1. 2 things happened at the same time. And then we rode that stock from a hold to a buy to a hold back to a buy. And it has been a buy for a few days. Man, oh man, that is a good looking graph. If I'm not in MU right now, I want to buy into it as the stock hits a new high. All right, what else is in here? Man, good stocks. Target, what's Target doing? I can see straight up what Target is doing. It's moving sideways. If I'm not in it, I need the stock to break out of that level of resistance right now. So it's in a channel, but slightly moving up and going towards the upper part of the channel, but not breaking above that level of resistance yet. If I'm in Target, I'm okay. If I'm not in Target, I'd like to see the stock break above that high first. All right, Tesla, moving up. Remember, I'm looking at all of these on a 3-month graph. It was in a downtrend. How about the downtrend was broken not too long ago, and the stock is now trending higher from this low. Not only is it trending high, look at that 3.8. Look at that 3.8, and look at the 3.8 still keeping you in that stock all this time. Holy smokes. The 3.8 exponential moving average does work out well. Remember I asked you about Page today, my profit locker stop. Took me out of the trade. I made 48%. There you go. That's what it's all about, planning your trade and trading the plan. Let the stops manage the trade, and 48% is nothing to sneeze at. 48% is nothing to sneeze at. Way to go. Way to go. Trade the plan, follow the plan. Absolutely right, Alessandra. But as far as Tesla's concerned, right now still moving higher. If I'm not in it, I wait and buy the stock a little higher than the high. All right, what else is going on? FTNT, another one. Beautiful looking equity curve. The 3 and the 8 crossed back here. RT crossed above 1 here. Man, look at that stock running. If I'm not in it, let's wait until it goes higher than the high. But if I'm in it, the 3 and the 8 still have me in it. I'm doing just fine. I'm doing just fine. All right, CEI moving down. Nothing more. It had a spike and gapped up, it jumped up, and then came back. Look at that bearish harami with follow through. Bearish harami with these 2 candles with follow through, and look at that, still moving down. Probably wouldn't touch that, not at this time. SLP, Simulations Plus. Love the equity curve, love the nice rise in RT. Again, folks, if you're new to Twitch and you're new to VectorVest, indicators like this are well worth the cost of the software. This is an indicator that looks at the short-term price trend of the stock and the dynamic of the move, whether it's up or down. Whether it's up or down. All right? Let's go. Love that equity curve. INS. Excellent equity curve moving up. All right? That was one dark soldier, one black soldier, one black crow. One black crow without follow-through. You know, I've learned to read candles. If I'm trading, I learn to look at the candles as another means of knowing when to get out of the stock. But one black crow, no follow through, stock's price still moving up, 3 and the 8 still in place, RT is moving higher. Man, oh man. Pays, look at that, beautiful looking equity curve. Now, if Alessandra was still in it without stops, could she still be holding on to the stock? The answer to that is yes, because the 3 and the 8 are still in place. But a big down day, her stop kicked in, got her out, and look at that, still overall a good play. That is a dark cloud because it is higher than that point there and more than halfway down. That is a piercing pattern candle known as a dark cloud. That's absolutely right. That is a piercing pattern known as a dark cloud. All right, and that could also possibly be a reversal pattern. Oh man, Netflix. Now, remember I told you about Netflix, it fell, and Dave said it's a short. You know something? I'm with you, Dave, on the short. There was a level of support right here. That green line, there's a level of support. It broke through it, hit a new low. RT went lower. That may not be a bad play. The reason why I said that it was probably a buying opportunity, see that red candle, but it was open? The price started at the bottom of the candle and finished higher. All right, even though it gapped down. But no follow through today. People are feeling more of a bearish feel on it. And Dave, I am with you, especially because it broke through that level of support. And it turned into a sell yesterday. So, Dave, as far as it's short, I'm with you on that. All right, I'm with you on that. SPNS, there you go, Steve. Stock was moving sideways, broke out of that sideways move, breaking below this level of support at $16. Be careful with this stock. This is another piercing pattern. It opened up lower, moved up. I'm not ready to call this a buy yet. It needs to break back above this level, form a level of support, break above that level of resistance. I really would like to see the 3 and the 8 exponential moving averages cross. All right. Are you holding this, Steve? Are you in it? I'm just curious to know. Are you in it? You are. Learning if you've been watching what I do here, would that have been a better opportunity for you to get out right there? Yes or no? You're only down 5%, and I appreciate that. That's not that bad. But would that have been a better opportunity to get out? And you said yes. I would rather you learn how to use... Now, moving averages, as you can see, are not nearly as helpful in a sideways move. All right? These are not nearly as helpful in a sideways move. I will introduce something, and it looks like Alessandra likes to use it. I will introduce an indicator for when a stock is moving sideways to tell you when a stock is overbought or oversold. So in a sideways move, an indicator like stochastics, which will tell you when a stock is overbought or oversold, where's my level of 80 and where's my level of 20, right? Bearish. I'll leave that there like that. Let me make these a little darker. In a sideways moving stock, this indicator, known as stochastics, can help you to trade the stock a little better. All right? When the stock is in overbought territory, the stock's price tends to pull back. When a stock is in oversold territory, a stock has got the propensity to move higher. So that is something that is in your favor, Steve, is that the stock is in oversold territory. All right? If I were not in this stock right now, what I would be looking for, if I wanted to be a little bit more aggressive of the stock, is I would wait for stochastics to go from below 20 to above 20 and buy it then. Because then the stock is going to have a higher propensity to move higher. Does that make sense, Steve? So this is an indicator that you will use, and this is a 1-month graph. This is an indicator that you can use when a stock's price is moving sideways. Hopefully that makes sense. Now this is a 3-month graph, but I would still wait, if nothing else, if I'm not in it and I want to be a little bit more aggressive with it, wait for the stock to go from below 20 on stochastics to above. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, Steve? And digital tectonics is right. I can use breaking below 20 as a way to get out of the stock and going above 20 as a way to get in. All right? So there you go on SPNS. So that is something that is in your favor on the stock right now. Let's go to PGR, 3 and the 8 crossed. It does have some way to go down to this level of support, which is at 78.54 if you're not out of it yet. If you're not out of it yet, you do have a level of support. And right now, it's created its own level of support. I'm not ready to pull the trigger on this just quite yet. Just my opinion. The stock wasn't overbought territory. But again, I will only use stochastics when I see a stock is in a channel like even PGR is. All right, what else is here? Beyond Meat, I'm in this stock. I got into this stock at $100. I got 100 shares at $100, and I'm fine. And it's 76% on that trade because the stock is up to 176. It got up as high as 100 and it got up as high as 201. All right, I got it. And so my wife was the one that said, "Hey, honey, go buy this stock." I said, "Okay." Just like a good husband, I just said, "Okay." And I jumped on the stock, and I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm up 76% on the stock. All right. And look at the stock is in overbought territory. I won't tend to use stochastics when the stock is trending up. I'm going to let the moving averages work in a trending stock. But when it's moving sideways, then I look at stochastics. Then I look at stochastics.
What did you get on that one?
When it was $100. Somewhere up in here.
Oh, wow.
All right, so I'm kind of happy about that. And last one, race. Nice looking equity curve. What I don't like are the big gaps back and forth, back and forth. Overall, though, the stock is moving higher. I'm going to take off stochastics now. Stock is moving higher. Watch the 3 and the 8 on an end of day basis. Watch the 3 and the 8 on the end of day basis. B. Wooster says, just because of the name, I won't buy behind. I love cows. Listen, I'm a carnivore. I love meat. But listen, I'm going to take advantage of a stock that's taking advantage of the market and make money on it. That's all I'm going to do. All right? That's it in a nutshell. All right, so that's everybody's stock. How cool is that? Anybody else have any questions? Anybody new that likes what we've been talking about here? Anybody new that just want to chat in and just say hi, just say something. Say yes, say no. Just say something. Just curious to know, out of the people who are here that don't chat that often, do you like the content? And, do you like the content? And if you do, say yes. And if you say yes, hit the follow button up top. Yeah, it's somewhere over there. Hit the follow button up there. All right. And today's session hopefully locks in the idea that you need to plan your trades and you need to stick to the trading plan. Plan the trades, trade the plan. The whole trading the plan does take discipline. As you start to see that when you trade your plan, you're making money, you're going to develop that discipline. And I'm going to tell you, many times when you start losing money in a stock, it's because you deviate from your plan. Will anybody agree with that? Will you agree with that, that when you have a trading plan and you deviate from it, that's when you lose money? Type a yes in the room. Type a yes in the room. Because that's the reason why we went through that series of planning your trades and trading your plan. Stick to your plan. All right, stick to your plan. And I know it takes time, it takes discipline, but stick to your plan. Yes, like leaving your swing trades for 4 months. Badger says, I'm about subscriber 200, give or take a few, and I can't live without my Glenism fix 3 times a week, but I'm not new. I use a trading plan and can't live without that either. Way to go. And I appreciate all of the support that I've been getting in this room. I really thank you for helping us to make a bigger footprint in this forum known as Twitch. We are definitely growing. As I mentioned, we have 309 followers. We're trying to get to 350. All right? Any of you Twitchers are out there, get some of your friends to come to our channel. Let me do all of the work. Just get them here. You just get them here. And between me and the program, we'll get them to follow. because I'm trying to be the ninja stockman of Twitch. Remember that, Joey? The ninja stockman of Twitch. So with that, folks, I hope you guys have a great weekend. Oh, no. I've got a VIP badge to give away. Who I want to give it to? I don't think anybody needs it. Not today, right? I don't think anybody needs it. Who needs one? Joey is looking. There we go. Happy Jacks is brand new. Happy.
B. Wooster.
B. Wooster doesn't have one?
He doesn't have one.
Oh, B. Wooster's been here for what's POG? What is player of the game? What does that mean? Is that good, bad?
It's good.
It's good. Thank you. All right, for that, Happy Jakes, Happy Jakes. What's up, man? How you doing? I'm glad you're here. Thank you for being here. Happy Jakes, if you are not a follower of the channel, I'm going to invite you to follow the channel. If you're not a follower of the channel, look up top, hit the follow button. All right, I'd like if you do that. It's only if you like what you see here. B. Wooster, there we go. Thank you very much, Happy Jakes. I do appreciate you for following the channel. Ninja Stockman with the golden voice of VectorVest Broadcasting. Have a great weekend. Happy Jakes, we broadcast every year. I got somebody else following. Outstanding. Remark Henry. Thank you very much for following as well. Looking into getting into stock. So Happy Jakes, this is what I want you to know. Now that you started following, starting Monday, by the way, folks, we will be doing Twitch 5 times a week, Monday through Friday. I will be on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Patrick will be on Twitch on Tuesdays. So Happy Jakes and Remark Henry, we are here every day now, Monday through Friday at 2 o'clock. Come back, because we're getting ready to end for the day. Please come back. And you want to get into the stocks, I'm going to help you by way of this software and learn more about the stock market here than you're going to learn anywhere else. I promise you. I'm going to teach you how to analyze a stock. I'm going to teach you how to analyze a stock from a graph. I'm going to teach you how to build a search to find specific stocks that you're looking for. I'm going to teach you how to test a strategy. I'm going to teach you how to time the market. This is where you want to be if you're wanting to learn more about stocks, and I will help you by way of this software known as VectorVest. No, it sounds like a lot, but I'll put it all together for you, and we're going to have a lot of fun doing it. We're going to have a lot of fun doing it. I love what I do here. I hope it comes across in my presentations, but if you're wanting to learn about how to play the market, this is the way to do it. All right, B. Wooster, type something in the room. B. Wooster, type something in the room, and you're going to see your new badge in front of your name. You're going to see a new badge in front of your name. All right. Lisa says, Joey, super producer Daniel, Glenn, and Patrick are the team that got you. There you go. There you go, B. Wooster. Look in front of your name. You got a purple badge now. You have a purple badge, and now you have all 3 of the badges that you can have. Clay is on the team, too. That's right. Don't forget about Clay. Clay is in Ohio, though. All right. That doesn't mean anything bad, but he's in Ohio. So you guys that followed today, thank you very much. I was looking for 3 follows. I got 2 out of the 3. I'll take it. I will take it. Trying to be the ninja stockman of Twitch. You guys are helping me to do that, and I appreciate that. So with that, folks, I want to say have a great weekend. For those of you who are subscribers, I will be doing the timing the market this evening for both Canada and U.S., so I'll be here tonight for a while. I won't get out of here until about midnight. That's all right. It's part of what we do. It's part of what we do. With that, folks, have a great weekend. Have a great day. And adios, arrivederci, ciao. Au revoir, sayonara. I won't see you tomorrow, but I'll see you Monday. Later. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Now, if you're new to the software or would like refresher information about the software, click on this Getting Started video right here. Thanks to all of your input, here's a YouTube video that we think would be perfect for you. Click right here. If nothing else, folks, just hit the subscribe button right here.